think you are? Have you ever had those words spoken to you in a harsh or a critical way by someone intending to put you in your place? I have. Or maybe you've even said them to yourself. Who do you think you are to think that you could do that? Who do you think you are that you could have a home like that, or a business like that, or a family like that? And what that question reveals to us when we're asking it of ourselves is that we function out of our identity, or who we believe we are. Who we believe we are governs what we think is possible. Who we believe we are governs what we think is impossible. Identity governs what we can and cannot do. And yet most of the time, we give credit to the circumstances and the people around us for either making way for us or restricting us or opposing us. Now, of course, people and circumstances do affect things, but it's who we think we are that has the most effect. If we believe we are overcomers, we'll overcome the challenges around us. If we believe we're failures, we will fail in the light of the challenges presented to us. If we believe we are able, we will. And if we believe we are unable, we won't. If I believe I'm not that smart or I'm not that rich, then that's what I will produce. If I believe I can learn anything or I believe I'm profitable, then that's what I'll produce. Whether something is a mountain or a molehill depends on how we see ourselves. And the key to using this to our advantage then is to recognize that a challenge or a struggle might be an identity issue. I discovered the significance of identity in a season of struggle where I was trying to do two things I had never done before at the same time. One of them was that I was learning to run. As a kid, I had asthma, and running in phys ed was the nightmare of my life growing up. But now that I was an adult, I set out to do what seemed easy for most people. The second thing was that I was writing a book for the first time. And I was putting a significant effort and willpower into both of these activities. But I found myself mentally and emotionally exhausted by them. And instead of enjoying them, I'd wake up every day and tell myself I should run. And I would tell myself all day until I actually did it, I should run. And I'd tell myself I should write. And when I was done the things I should do, I really wasn't enjoying a sense of satisfaction. I was more relieved that I had done what I should. And something just seemed wrong. As I pondered it, I realized that I didn't think I was a writer and I didn't think I was a runner. So I was a non-runner trying to run and a non-writer trying to write. And even though I was persevering, it was hard. Then one day something shifted in my mind. I realized that if I was a runner, I would run because that's what runners do. And I realized that if I was a writer, I would write because that's what writers do. And I wouldn't have to should on myself anymore. I'd get up and I'd run because I was a runner. And I would write because I was a writer. And when I decided that I was those things, the behavior began to come naturally. Up to that point, I was acting contrary to who I thought I was. Now, when I face a struggle with something new that I'm doing, I don't just settle for it being hard. I take the time to ask myself what it is I believe about who I am. And I make sure that what I'm doing is part of my identity. Is there an area you're struggling in? It might be finances, it might be marriage, it might be success, it might be health. Take some time to make sure that you believe you are the person who can accomplish the things you desire. Who do you think you are? Let your identity govern you into possibility, not impossibility.